Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. At last, it's me, Annadel Kisses. How are you everyone? I miss you so much. It's been a while and I haven't done any crochet tutorial. So on this video, I'm going to share to you how I come up with this top, and I just love it. You know, I'm using this cotton yarn, but on this tutorial I will be using this acrylic yarn. So on this tutorial we need tools, of course, or a material, and this is the material I like, the yarn, and its name is Style Yun 8 ply 100% acrylic yarn, and I just love the softness of it. And of course we need a hook and a 4mm hook, crochet hook, and a scissor as well, and a needle. You know, needle is very important to hide your loosened bits and pieces. Now, alright, to begin, of course we need to make the body part, and the body part will be look like this. So you need to make 2 of these, and we will connect it later on, once you know you have the 2 body parts. Now I'll show you. So this is, we have also this this tie here, and I'll show you how we make that one. But first I'll show you how to start with this pattern. Now, so please make sure to chain 111 in total with our using our 4mm hook, and then once you have 111 in total of chaining, and start with first row double crochet, skip 3 stitch, 1 2 3, and then double crochet on the 4th chain from the hook, and then double crochet all the way across like this. So while off this, I will do this off the camera and come back once I've done the double crochet. You should have 109 in total double crochet. So I've done with my double crochet, and now I'm here in the very last row of our double crochet. Now start with row 2, chain 1, turn your work, and then single crochet, chain 2, skip 2 stitch, and double crochet on the 3rd stitch, chain 2, single here, don't forget to skip, chain 2, chain 2 again, and double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet again, chain 2, single, and chain 2, skip, and double crochet. So this will be the pattern for this row 2. Do this again, chain 2, single, chain 2, double crochet, and this will be looks like here. It will look like this. So I'm here in the very last stage, and then I also finish with my chain 2, and then skip 2 stitch and double crochet on the 3rd, and then chain 2, double crochet again, same space, and chain 2, and then in the very last stitch here and single here. That will be, it looks like there. And our row 2 is done, and then start with chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then pop stitch on this space here, 1, 2, 3, and pull all together and chain 1, another pop stitch, 2 and 3, and 1, 2 and 3, and on the pop stitch should have 7 stitch, 1, 2 and 3, so 7 altogether. Chain 2, again another pop stitch here, so this will be our pattern for row 3, 1, 2 and 3. See this. Again, just hide all the loose and bits and pieces. 1, 2, 3. See, and chain 2. Again, 1, 2 and 3. One, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. So every V stitch here, make 3 pop stitch inside, and until you have reached here in the very last stitch, and I'll come back. So here in the very last part of our row 3, and again pop stitch here, and chain 1, and then double crochet here. So that will be 18 pop stitch altogether from here to here. Row 4 will start with chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, count as 1 double crochet and chain 1, and then in every space where we did our chain 1 here is put a double crochet, and then chain 1 again, double crochet and chain 1, and on the middle of our chain 2, chain 1, double crochet here, and double crochet, single crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet and chain 1, double crochet and chain 1 here, 1 double crochet. So it will be look like this in our row 4th. So do that all the way across here till you reach here, and then put a double crochet here, and I'll show you what to do next. So I've just done with my 4th row. Now let's do the 5th row, and start with chain 3, equivalent to double crochet, and double crochet on the chain 1 space, and double crochet all the way across. It's just like on the 1st row here.
Mom?
Yes. Hi, Sweetie, I love you.
Mama got a teddy bear biscuit.
Oh, oh yeah. So do that all the way across. I will do the same thing. Double crochet here, double crochet all the way across, and come back here and I'll show you what to do next. I'm just done with my 5th row. Now on this row it will be repeated, so the next row will be this on the repeat 1 2 3 and 4, and then 1 again, so it will be look like this. I did this here, and then I repeat for 2 more. So after this row here, repeat 1 and 2, and then once you've done with the 3 all together, then come back here and I'll show you what to do for the back side and for our armpit side here in the shoulder side. So I will do that. I will do the 2 more row of the camera and come back here once I have total of 3 row together of this pattern here. So hi everyone, I am back and I've done with my 3 row of this pattern here. So 1 2 and 3. Now we need to secure the in here because we don't want it tangled up again, you know, we don't want it fogging. And so there you go. And now we're gonna start with our back side. So let's have a look in this first body side here. So this will be the front and this here in the back, and gonna start with crocheting in this side here. So to start is we need to start in this side. So 1 2 3 slip stitch here with your hook and yarn by start with chain 1 and turn your work and single crochet here and chain 2 1 2, and then skip 2 stitch and double crochet here, chain 2 double crochet, chain 2 single and skip and single crochet again, chain 2 double crochet, skip and double crochet here, chain 2 double crochet and chain 2 single. So do this for 1 2 3 and 5. So I have 2 here, and I will crochet more for 3 more V-stitch, and I'll come back once I've done it. So I've done with my 5 V-stitch here. See, 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then I've done with my single crochet. Now we're gonna start chain 4 1 2 3 and 4, and then turn your work, and then pop stitch here on the first V-stitch and 2 more pop stitch, last and chain 2, and then another pop stitch here in the next V stitch, chain 1, pop stitch, chain 1, pop stitch, and chain 2. Then do the rest. I will do the rest of the camera and come back here once I've done this row here. I'll do one more thing, and so I've done with that row here with the pop stitch, and start chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work, and then double crochet in every space here on the chain 1 and chain 2 here, single chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on this space here, the chain 2, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and double crochet here, here and here, here and here, and then double crochet on our first a chain 4 and secure your here, and that's the end of the row here for the back side like that. And now it's time for us to connect with this back side here. It's up to you if you do, when you connect it, if you do single crochet or slip stitch. Now to start with connect together, I'm just going to do this. So make sure the connect will be on the inside of the body part. So for me it's easier if I do single crochet all the way across. So in every stitch here, I'm gonna single crochet. Or use your needle to do it by sewing it, but I can't be bothered later on when I've done this body part. That's where I'm going to use with needle. So I will do this off the camera and come back, and then gonna do the shoulder side or armpit side. Hi everyone, so I've done connecting it with single crochet for the back side. Now let's begin working here for the armpit. For the shoulder side, let's begin working on this side now, and we'll be starting here. Same thing, slip stitch your hook and yarn in there, slip there, and start with chain 1 and then single crochet, and then chain 2, and then skip those stitch and double crochet here, chain 2 and double crochet on the same space. So you have your one V stitch and chain 2, skip 2 stitch, then chain 2, skip 2 stitch, and double crochet and chain 2 and double crochet. Now you have 2 V-stitch, chain 2 and then single, then chain 2 and double. Don't forget to skip, chain 2, double crochet. So you have 3 V-stitch, chain 2, skip 2 stitch, and chain 2 and double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet, chain 2, and this will be the last for this row. So you have total 4 of V-stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then once you have single crochet, the next row will be chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then turn your work and pop stitch on the V-stitch. Again, another one, and another pop stitch, and then in with chain 2, and then another pop stitch here, so in one pop stitch should have 7 stitches in one stitch here, in one pop stitch, and then don't forget to chain 1 after, and then the last pop stitch will be chain 2 here, and then again and this will be repeat until in the other here in the last part of our base stitch. If you want it more bulky, you can add one more, but on this pattern we'll just stay as it is. Okay, and then next row, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work, and then double crochet here, double crochet on the next, and double crochet here, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet and chain 1, double crochet all the way here, close till you have reached in the other side. And the last part will be chain 1 and double crochet on the 4th chain. So I've just done with my double crochet all the way across from here to there. Now, that's what I said, just this pattern will be just repeat and then this chain 1 and then single crochet and chain 2 and double crochet with a skip of 2 stitch, chain 2 and double crochet again, skip 2 stitch, chain 2 and double crochet, chain 2 double crochet, chain 2 single crochet, double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet, chain 2, skip 2 stitch, single, double crochet, oops, and last part of our v-stitch, then chain 2 and single crochet in the very last stitch on the top of the chain 3, and one more on this row, 1 2 3 and 4, turn your work and then pop stitch again with chain 1, pop stitch, chain 1 and pop stitch. The last pop stitch should have 2 chain, and then repeat again in the other, in the next v-stitch. And so just like this, chain 2 and then so for your size that you wanna achieve, of course you need to increase more stitch or add more row to it. So as I said earlier, this top will be fit from small to medium because the material or the yarn I'm using it's stretchy enough to fit for the medium size. And I just love it. I just love this, you know. And then so that's it. So next row will be chain 4, turn your work, and then double crochet on every chain 1 space. And this will be the last row, guys. We don't do the double crochet all the way across because we're gonna start connecting it with the back side. So this will be the last row. I've just done the last part, guys. Here you go. But I will be start working now, crocheting inside of this panel here. So by doing it, you'll just, you know, make sure that it fits, that is even, because this will be the inside part. There you go. And I want to make sure that it's inside here. Starting crochet with single crochet. Each stitch all the way across. But if you're fussy, you can use your needle and or slip stitch if you don't want a bulky. So I will do this off the camera now and come back here and I'll show you how to start with the edging part. So I've just done single crochet all the way across, and now I need to secure it, and voila. So our panel top side are done, almost done, guys. We're almost done, and it looks like now. but we need to make the part for here. So on this part we'll be starting crocheting in the lower section here, just here. And then I want to tell you that on this side here, start crocheting with what's it, double crochet. Doesn't matter if you put 2, doesn't matter, or 1. So start with chain 3, and I will add more to 1 more here, 1 more of double crochet. Just want to clear that, and then 2 here, and again 1 more, and 2, and another 1. So I will just off the camera, and I will do this off the camera and come back here once I've arrived here in the other side. Hi everyone, so I am back and I've done my double crochet all the way across. Now we're gonna start with crocheting with the wrap for the tie on this side, just like this, just like this. So to start you need to do chain 3 or equivalent to double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3, and then so we'll be crocheting along here on this front side, and then skip, and then double crochet on the next, double crochet on the next, and here and here. So you have 5 total double crochet, and then chain 1, turn your work, and double crochet. So you will do this depend on how long you will be doing. Mine will be 60 row of this double crochet. So I will do that off the camera and come back here, and I'll do the same thing in the other side. So it will be 60 for my liking. I will do 60 row of this, and we'll come back here after I've done it. Hi everyone, so I'm done. Also I've finished both side of this tie here, or a wrap, and both side I did 60 row of this double crochet, 5 double crochet, 60 rows here, and this is it. So we're done for this, and it's up to you how you're gonna wear it. I'm gonna try this of the mannequin that I bought online. So I hope you will like this tutorial, and if you have any question, please comment on the comment section, and please, if you are really like this, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social media, and I'll see you on my next video. And happy crocheting, enjoy, bye.